The girl kept looking down at her phone while driving, completely unaware she had already missed an important turn. By the time she realized she took the wrong road, the car had already entered a deserted path. To make things worse, her phone navigation had completely lost signal. She quickly pulled out a map, parked the car by the roadside, trying to find a way out of here. Just then, a pickup truck suddenly stopped beside her. This instantly made her feel a strange sense of unease, but the two men in the truck looked like they were offering help. The bearded man told her this was the border between two cities. The roads were so complicated even locals could easily get lost. He even suggested she go rest at his place, and he would send her out later. But in this unfamiliar place, the girl dared not risk it, so she firmly smiled and refused. Unexpectedly, the bearded man suddenly stepped forward, snatched her map with bad intentions. The girl immediately sensed something was wrong. She turned to rush back into the car, but the bearded man blocked the door under the excuse of returning the map. With a sinister grin, he once again invited her to his home for dinner. His actions filled the girl with disgust. She bluntly demanded him to leave. However, the bearded man became even more aggressive. He stepped forward to take the girl away. A struggle instantly broke out between the two sides. After a tussle, the girl seized the chance to run into the woods. Though her calf was injured, she didn't dare slow her pace for a second, because once caught, the consequences would be unimaginable. She quickly hid behind a huge rock. Before they caught up, she hurriedly used the time to treat her wound. But because of the delay, the two men soon caught up. Seeing their search heading straight toward her hiding spot, the girl acted fast. She threw a rock to lure them away, then ran in the opposite direction. As night gradually fell, she reached a river and quenched her thirst, then found a crevice sheltered from the wind, curled up and endured the long night. Early the next morning, a loud noise woke her up. She looked up and saw a rescue helicopter flying not far above. Hope instantly ignited in her heart. She quickly stood up, struggled to climb higher, shouting desperately for help, but the distance was too far. Her cries had no effect. Helpless, she returned to the river, carefully cleaned the wound on her leg. She took off her sock and tightly tied it around the wound. After finishing all this, the girl leaned exhausted against the rock. Tears of grievance rolled down her face. She just couldn't understand. She had no feud with those two men. Why would they treat her this way? But the pain in her leg constantly reminded her, if she wanted to get out safely, she must stay alert. Just as she adjusted her mindset and prepared to head toward where she had parked, a sudden loud noise came from above. Turns out the men, afraid she might escape, had actually pushed her car into a ditch. Terrified, the girl hid motionless in silence. Fortunately, the two men didn't notice her. She cautiously observed their movements. Only after they left did she dare come out to check. Her car was already smashed beyond recognition. But luckily, she found her phone wedged in a crack between the rocks. The girl immediately held it up searching for signal, but no matter how hard she tried, the call just wouldn't go through. She was completely exhausted, collapsed in despair, and decided to leave a final farewell for her family. Unexpectedly, her phone died right then. Utter despair made her break down crying, but in order to survive, she forced herself to keep going, yet with her body drained and her spirit broken. She barely took a few steps before her vision suddenly went black and she collapsed hard to the ground. In the blurry sight, she seemed to see a shadow walking toward her.